The ominous silhouette of the Cecil Hotel loomed against the darkening Los Angeles sky as Elisa Lam stepped into the lobby, her excitement tempered by an inexplicable sense of foreboding. The air within the grand entrance was heavy, laden with the weight of decades-old secrets. The receptionist's gaze met Elisa's, and for a fleeting moment, a silent understanding passed between them, as if the hotel itself held a whispered warning. "Receptionist, welcome to the Cecil Hotel. Room 505, right?" Elisa nodded hesitantly, her fingers tracing the edges of the vintage key handed to her. "Yes, that's correct." As she ascended the creaking staircase, the portraits lining the walls seemed to watch her every step, their eyes following her with an eerie intensity. Room 505 awaited, a chamber that held more than the promise of a night's rest. Elisa's decision to stay at the Cecil Hotel wasn't arbitrary. She had been drawn by whispers, rumors of the paranormal that clung to the hotel like a haunting melody. The stories spoke of inexplicable phenomena, disembodied voices, shadowy figures, and an unshakable feeling that the walls themselves held secrets. In the solitude of her room, Elisa unpacked her belongings, her eyes lingering on a worn journal hidden within her bag. The journal, filled with sketches and cryptic notes, was a testament to her fascination with the supernatural. Elisa believed in the existence of a realm beyond, one that intersected with our own at the seams of reality. Elisa whispering to herself, "There's something here, something waiting to be discovered. I can feel it," as darkness enveloped the city. Elisa's footsteps echoed through the narrow hallways. As she ventured into the heart of the Cecil Hotel, the atmosphere shifted, the air thickening with unseen forces. In a corner, an old mirror reflected her silhouette, capturing the anticipation in her eyes. Unknown voice whispering, "You've entered the realm where the living and the dead converge. Welcome, Elisa." The voice seemed to emanate from the very walls, a spectral greeting that sent shivers down her spine. And beknownst to Elisa, the stage was set for a nightmarish journey into the heart of the Cecil Hotel, where each creak of the floorboards echoed the hotel's haunted history, and the shadows concealed more than just memories. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows through the labyrinthine corridors of the Cecil Hotel, Elisa Lam's presence sent ripples through the unsettling energy that clung to its walls. The echoes of footsteps merged with the whispers of the past, a symphony of the haunted and the haunting. Elisa, compelled by a desire to unravel the mysteries that seemed to saturate the very essence of the hotel, wandered through dimly lit hallways. The flickering lights overhead created an otherworldly dance, casting eerie shadows on the peeling wallpaper. The hotel's dark reputation unfurled itself before her, like a macabre tapestry dot in the hotel's forgotten corners. Conversations took on a hushed tone, as if the walls themselves harbored secrets that demanded silence. Guest 1, have you heard the stories? They say the Cecil is cursed, that the spirits of the tormented linger in every room. Guest 2, cursed or not, there's something unnatural about this place. I keep seeing shadows moving where there shouldn't be any. Elisa's journey into the heart of the Cecil Hotel unearthed tales of unsolved crimes, suicides, and inexplicable tragedies that had stained its history. The echoes of the past seemed to linger, each whisper carried by the ghostly wind that swept through the decaying corridors. As she delved deeper, Eliza encountered the enigmatic elevator, its rusty doors standing as a gateway to the unknown. The surveillance footage captured her in a dance of confusion and fear, her movements mirroring the restless spirits that allegedly roamed the halls. The chilling encounter with the elevator became a haunting symbol, a visual manifestation of the unseen forces that toyed with the living. Meanwhile, Detective Rodriguez sifted through the hotel's history, uncovering a web of darkness that seemed to entwine itself with Elisa's disappearance. The Cecil Hotel, once a glamorous destination, had become a nexus of malevolence, a place where the veil between the living and the dead wore thin. Detective Rodriguez, this hotel has seen more than its fair share of tragedy. It's like a magnet for darkness. The whispers grew louder, reverberating through the minds of those who dared to linger. Eliza, caught in the intricate web of the Cecil's malevolence, ventured into the heart of the hotel's past, unknowingly dancing on the precipice of the paranormal. The world watched as the mystery deepened, entwining Elisa Lam with the haunted legacy of the Cecil Hotel, where the walls themselves seemed to hold the key to a truth that defied comprehension. The moon cast an ethereal glow over the Cecil Hotel as Detective Rodriguez and Detective Martinez ascended to the rooftop where the haunting water tanks stood like silent sentinels. The air was heavy with an unspoken truth, and the detectives couldn't shake the feeling that something far more sinister lurked in the shadows. As they opened the heavy lid of the water tank, a cold gust of wind whispered through the night, carrying with it the echoes of lost souls. Elisa Lam's lifeless form floated eerily beneath the moonlit surface, her eyes betraying a gaze that seemed to pierce the veil between the living and the dead. Detective Martinez, how did she end up here? The lid is almost impossible to open from the inside. Detective Rodriguez's gaze lingered on the surroundings, an unsettling realization settling in. And why would she come up here in the first place? It doesn't add up. The autopsy report, delivered with clinical detachment, labeled Elisa's death as accidental drowning with bipolar disorder as a contributing factor. Yet, as the detectives delved into the possibility of foul play, an unsettling alternative emerged, a presence that transcended the natural, an entity that lurked in the hidden corners of the Cecil Hotel. Late into the night, a solitary figure wandered through the darkened hallways. The whispers of the walls seemed to coalesce, forming words that only a select few could comprehend. Whispering voice, she sought the unknown, and the unknown found her. The spirits claimed her as one of their own, the possibility of a malevolent force, an otherworldly entity drawn to the curious wonder, loomed large. Witnesses spoke of spectral figures, shadows that moved with a purpose beyond mortal understanding. In the stillness of the hotel, the line between the living and the supernatural blurred. Guest 3 whispering, I saw something unnatural. It was like a shadow, but it wasn't cast by anything. Rumors of ancient curses and long-forgotten rituals whispered through the corridors, suggesting that Elisa's quest for the paranormal had unwittingly opened a gateway to entities that defied explanation. As Detective Rodriguez reviewed the evidence, he couldn't ignore the chilling testimonies of those who claimed to have encountered beings that existed beyond the realm of the living. The conclusion became more elusive. slipping through the fingers of those who sought to unravel the enigma. Perhaps Elisa Lam, in her pursuit of the unknown, had unwittingly become entangled with forces that no investigation could comprehend. The air around the Cecil Hotel thickened with an unseen tension, leaving behind an unanswered question. Did Elisa Lam, in her quest for the supernatural, become a vessel for entities that dwelled in the shadows, sealing her fate in the chilling depths of the rooftop water tank? The world held its breath, haunted by the spectral whispers of the Cecil's haunted past and the unsolved mystery of Elisa Lam's tragic demise.